Hello everybody, welcome back to Whimsicraft. Peace, hello, how's it going bro? Good to see you in early. Today we're going to be working in this area. Now this area you have not seen yet, you will see it in the video that releases an hour after the end of this stream. But as you can see, it's a big tall bit with a gradient, glad to hear that is. And yeah, I just want to do more gradient, I guess. So I'm using like Matica for this simply because this gradient's actually really hard. And unfortunately today, even though I am running with shaders, I cannot use them because I actually need to see what block it is. So yeah, that's what we got going on. So I think what our first course of action is going to be is to make sure that I've got a decent amount of resources and that my inventory is clear. So I know that we're going to need these tools, and then I know that we need stone bricks, gravel, dead brain coral, dripstone, packed mud, this and this. Cool. And oh my god, Nightbot actually got in on time as well. That is insane. I can't believe this. I know it's a robot, but it's still funny how late Nightbot always is. Right, so it looks like first thing we need to do is we need to actually grab some more stone. Of all the blocks to not have any of, I'm shocked that we don't have any stone, but I'm going to go and get some. Hello Dre, how's it going bro? Good to see ya. Alright. Yeah, we've got a good selection of commands. One thing I did do after the end of last stream is I said that I would make the cooldown on /coolness a little bit longer. Yeah, we had a little bit of spam last stream, nothing too crazy, but I just wanted to reduce the amount of /coolness that we would see. So, yeah. I think what I need to do, find some stone. I should have loads. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. I want 31, and then I want an extra 4 of stacks as well. Because I know that I've got a couple of stacks of bricks. Yep. 55%. That is not bad, Dre. That is not bad. We were getting people with 1% last time, so be very happy that you have been able to get a good score, I guess. Or above average. Above 50%. I will say one thing, chat, is that for some reason I've left my jumper on, so I'm probably going to boil to death in today's stream. I'll have to pause and take it off, but it is fine. Whoa! 1 in 100 chance! That's pretty cool. Although, yeah. I don't know if that's just the cooldown kicking in, but I don't know. One thing I do with this is that because there are 10 different blocks, and I can only hold 8 at a time, I don't do the tough. I leave that, do that a little bit later. So, yeah. Stone. This is what today's stream is going to be. Me staring at blocks, placing them in over and over and over again. It's impossible to get into a rhythm. It is, yeah. Yeah, it really is just truly impossible to get into a rhythm because it changes so much, so frequently. You just kind of have to live with being slow, I guess. So far I haven't had any overhanging gravel, but I'm sure I will, and in that case, I will either use more dead brain coral, or I will grab some string. Don't know where I'm going down, but the only thing with string is that I actually have tons of it, so I need to be careful. Food, yeah. Yeah, I actually ate just before stream as I normally do, so pretty good. This sounds so incredibly British now that when I say it out loud, but I had a canned tuna. I had canned tuna on toast, which, yes, I'm aware that sounds horrible, but no, it was nice actually. Judge me all you like, you people, but I quite enjoyed it. And that's what matters. And it's healthy as well, so, you know. That's what we want. Well, as long as I don't get, like, mercury poisoning from the tuna, which is apparently a thing, but, yeah, I'll be fine. Right. Gotta remember to not just go back, forth on the variation. Okay, and the dirt I have to leave as well, because there's not 10 different blocks. There's 10 different blocks in the gradient, plus the 6 different types of tuff, so actually there's 18 different. It's horrendous, okay? It's so bad. But, yeah, I'm just trying to keep things variated, whilst also keeping them looking normal. That's always the struggle, is because like I want it to be super interesting and variated, but I also want it to look fine. So there's kind of like a balance to reach, I guess. Yeah, no, I had a pretty stressful morning, I guess, because I did the video for releasing this afternoon. I literally uploaded it at like 11 o'clock, which I generally am not a fan of doing, but sometimes it's what you gotta do. Especially as I hadn't done much recording. Well, back in the day, like earlier, well, I say back in the day, earlier on in Whimsicraft, if there was a server event, I would class that as like 5 minutes of footage in my head. Like I'd write that down in my head as 5 minutes of footage. Nowadays, I know that I like to keep things a little bit more concise, so it's more like 3 minutes of footage. And that kind of means that sometimes my timings are messed up in my head of what's going on. But either way, we got a video, and I think at least the very start of the video is very funny. Yeah, so much cool stuff, man. It's so annoying. Right. All the cool stuff in the world. So cringe. Yeah. I was having to think about something actually, because I was like, why have I been able to produce weekly videos? Like what was my motivator, and how can I keep it or allow it to continue? And I kind of had a realization that it's that I don't care. Like my past, I don't know how many, past good few videos have not performed well. Like they just haven't. But I don't mind. Like I still enjoyed making the videos, so who cares? And I feel that that has really let me be able to kind of let go of the numbers and just enjoy production. And like enjoy my time on the server as well, because I feel like it can be easy to log in, be like, right, today I need to do this for this video, and if I don't, then it would have been a failure. And yeah, I don't do that. I log in to have fun and document, and that seems to work. So I think that's something that I will continue doing for a long time. Not necessarily forever, but it's something that has worked well for me so far, so I don't see why I shouldn't continue. Oh, it's so painful running out, because like obviously I'm slowly running through the blocks, like, oh no, I used a stack of stone, who cares? But using a stack of flipping dead brain coral, oh, it hurts my soul, man. Do you know how hard it is to get stacks of dead brain coral? Ugh, I can't even say the dang thing, let alone go and get stacks and stacks and stacks of it. Yeah, back to that idea of like motivation. I think the most important thing for me is, yeah, not caring, but also wanting to document everything for you guys. Like, I feel like to some degree, the reason why I make videos is to show off. Not in a like bad way. I just genuinely want to show you guys what's been happening in my world, and you guys seem to like that, so that's how I'm going to continue framing these videos. It was something that Burst actually asked on the Whimsicraft Discord, which was basically, yo, I want to start making videos, but I hit record and then don't speak, what do I do? And my like immediate answer was, well, reason why I make videos is to document things. And so that is constantly in my mind of like, how can I do something and then show it to the world? And that really helps me figure out what the point is, almost. So far, we've got really lucky with the bubble coral that we've always had, like, because obviously I'm trying to keep these stacks even, that we've always had an uneven stack to do that with. Very nice, but yeah, I said to Blue, I was like, yo, just document what you're doing, and it will work. And I've not seen anything from Blueister so far, so hopefully at some point we get a Blueister video and I get to see and kind of enjoy potentially what my advice helped create. I guess that does need to be gravel, because then there's going to be a floating block above this. Look, there's supposed to be a dripstone up there because where the water's coming from, it's a bit weird, but yeah. I was quite careful with this schematic. I did miss a couple of things, but I knew that it was important that this schematic was as close to reality as possible, because if I mess it up, it's quite a bit of a pain to fix, you know, because obviously this is a very complex build. Yeah, need it to be good. You can also see that I'm not time-lapsing this. That's deliberate. I'm going so slowly and carefully that if I time-lapse this, you'd fall asleep, or it'd be really quick and jumpy, which I also am not really a fan of. So yeah, this is what's happening here. Okay, cool. Done another circle. Now let's move it up. More gravel. Yeah, it's simultaneously really hard and really repetitive, and I'm not sure how, but it is. Oh my god. Okay, right. We've got another floating one. That's supposed to be dirt? Yeah. Like, huh? Why is that there? Got dirt. This moss. I want to change that. Oh, okay. I do that quite often. Just like fall off the scaffolding, because it's tall scaffolding. It's scary when you fall off, man. I'm not afraid of heights, but if I was, I'd be quivering in my boots, looking over the edge there. It'd be very funny if there was a mod that made like Steve like really, really afraid of heights, so he'd like start shaking as you walk on the edge of scaffolding. That'd be so dumb. Whoosy, hello. How's it going, my dude? Your event is in my next video, Noah. And yeah, it was funny. Okay, I was laughing out loud looking back at the edit. That's how I know. That's how I judge whether a video is good. Is if I literally laugh whilst editing. And this time I was. That's all thanks to you. So yeah, I am doing pretty fantastic. Yeah, had a kind of. I said actually earlier I said I had a stressful morning. I guess I just had a busy morning. I think some people say stressful when they just mean busy, and it can kind of incorrectly change your perspective on what you had going on. Like I was literally just doing some editing. Like that's not a stressful task. It's just a task that requires thought, and so it makes me busy and kind of in need of time, but it's fine. And like get my heart pumping, you know. It's not that big. It's not that big of a deal. It was definitely enjoyable, which yeah, it's good. Right, I'm gonna grab all of these. Oh, got a little bit more to do. Oh no, that's just all the dirt. Wow, this layer's got a lot of dirt. That's crazy. Okay, now it looks like I've mined up another 2 layers, so we'll do all of that before we get the dirt and the tuff in. However, if we zoom out for a second, this is looking pretty sick, actually, because it's going to transition all the way to complete dirt. Now I'll stack over it. The editing? Yeah, exactly. It's fine. Also, I feel like like, at the beginning of Whimsicraft, I was not the biggest fan of editing. Like, I found I didn't enjoy it, and then I had a good, not necessarily therapy session, but I had a good, long talk with Finn about editing, because Finn really enjoys editing, and we kind of talked about it, and he kind of changed my perspective on what editing means and what it's for. And it's not just so that the video can come out. Like, it has a purpose. Its purpose is to truly and correctly show what, like, a representation of what happened. And when I had that perspective, it suddenly made sense in my brain. Like, this is something that I need to do to make my art consumable to people who want to see it. And that was really cool. I have a heart attack over this point. Bro's got 900 ping. That's pretty unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, kind of changed my perspective on what editing means, and kind of, obviously not how to do it or anything. Like, I didn't get an editing lesson, but it was a change in perspective which was useful, and that for me is one of the most valuable things about Whimsicraft. Being able to kind of gain knowledge off people who have a different perspective on things. Like, I've been in the YouTube space much longer than Finn has. I've been making content longer, but that change in perspective on editing kind of helped me better myself and my content, which was really cool. And I wouldn't say I necessarily wasn't expecting it, but it felt good knowing that I've improved. That was really nice. Okay, and then those are the big tunnel, because this is Finn's tunnel. Make sure that I'm not building in it, because it's not my thing to build. Uzi's ping has presumably thrown him off the server, to absolutely nobody's shock. Can't handle it. Yeah, it gets a bit ridiculous eventually, doesn't it? Right. I think I'm going to... Okay, it looks like I'm running out of all of the resources in my hand at once, which is actually really useful. Oh, I'm not at all, actually. That was a complete lie. Okay. Either way, I'm going to try and do as much of this as I can. Cool. So we need mud and dripstone, which I should have more of. Yes, mud and dripstone. I'm going to get back to playing my version 1.0. Well, did both you and Jack come up with that, like, at the same time, or was that, like, a coordinated thing? It's pretty funny that you guys are both doing a similar thing. But it makes sense. Like, nostalgia is cool. Why not? I respect it. I've just realised because I'm putting stone behind, I'm kind of changing how my stone ratios are. I'm sure it's fine. No one will notice. Made one on Wednesday, stream one yesterday. Yeah. It's very funny. Maybe you can steal each other's viewers or something. Get that view share going. I don't know. But there's one thing about Whimsicraft which is obviously like a thing, but I don't know if it didn't occur to me, but I was like, yeah, of course, we're going to share viewers somewhat. Like, there's going to be an overlap, and that's going to be pretty sick. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, we'll build off each other somewhat. Okay. Just trying to make all the ratios get back to normality. Not making content on it. Okay. Interesting. It's going to get in that wave of nostalgia for fun. Fair enough. I respect it. Right, let's do this. It's a bit, oh, why? Why? Okay, come on, please have some, yeah, places to put gravel in. Ace is back. What did you eat, Ace? This is vital information for the stream, by the way. It's so important that we know exactly what Ace ate. Let's do this. Just enjoy it more. Yeah, I understand that, because I see a lot of stuff on the internet like, oh, how can you like Minecraft? It's so boring. You just beat the dragon, that's it. And it's like, well, the whole point of Minecraft is that you create your own fun. And I do create my own fun. Like, so much fun. And I feel that maybe reverting back to older versions allows me to kind of build the best fun possible, because it's my idea of fun. The limitations. Yeah, it's also challenge, I guess. Challenge pack. What does a moderator feel? As I say, I ignore moderators 27% more. So, yeah. Oh no, your paycheck got lost in the mail. Oh, what a shame. You should have told me earlier. Oh no. Oh dearie me. Oh no. I'll send another letter out. It will definitely get to your house eventually, Fusey. Definitely, 100%. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop back down. I'm going to put all the tuff in. So I'm going to reorder my inventory so that it works. I need to apparently grab some more tuff. Yo, what do I... Hold on. Do I not have any tuff? This is a problem. Still waiting for your first one. I mean, yeah, the first 2 years or whatever, it doesn't matter, right? You don't even deserve a paycheck. Right. So I'm missing some tuff. Bro, do I not have it? Ah. There's the tuff box. I found it. I was like, how could I possibly not have any tuff? What? I know I got a shock box. I did get a shock box of tuff. There we go. Found it. Okay, so I'm going to pick up all those walls, because why not? Looks like we've got some spare stairs as well. That's helpful. Okay, so bricks and that. Then we can just go along the row and swap them all out. And now we've got more. Perfect. And I'm trapped down here. Yeah. Oh, that was a pretty bad launch. Normally I can get all the way up. Oh well. Must be really building up that post office. They have a power of checks. Yeah, they have a tower of them. Yeah. That is actually something interesting to think about. Would I ever pay moderators? Because I don't know. Like, obviously I appreciate the moderation, like, infinitely. But at the same time, like, I don't earn money. And I don't know. And also, like, then you'd be an employee and I'd have to pay tax. Like, that would be cringe. But, yeah. I don't know. Go on strike. Yeah, Tech is on an infinite strike. Right. Come on. It's actually a surprising amount of dirt along these. Yeah. Shocked with how much dirt there is already. Like, it doesn't feel like we're too near the top, but I guess whatever thing that I used to create this gradient decided that we needed this much at this point. But there's barely any tuff now, which is pretty cool. We can start ignoring tuff more. It's nice. Right. Yeah, I'll just put a wall in. Why not? I'm simultaneously trying to make it look good and keep my resources even, so it's easier to restock in the past. Not restock in the past, bro. My brain. Classic. Me being unable to think or speak during stream. Wonderful. up. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. Still didn't peak the mic. Let's go. You know, I could just mute it, but I push away from my desk as well. How about you set up a Patreon or donos for both mods? May have a competition which mod can make the most money via donations. That would be quite fun. That would be quite fun. But I feel like it could lead to you just going dono. I don't know why. I just have a suspicion. You see, you get very competitive, not for the money, just because you want to win. Oh, it's already variated, I guess. Whatever. Just variate it even more. No. Ah, a bit more tough. Cool. Right. Okay, there we go. This looks so good. I would never spam people to... Are you sure about that? Yeah. I can't believe they're still tough this high up. Like, it feels like the gradient's completely moved on from tough, but... Even when I think there's none left, there's still a little bit... Why am I putting... Oh. I'm so good at this game. I'm so good. I also did have a very interesting realization that when I play FPS games, sometimes my aim quivers like this, literally that violently. And I was having to think about it, and then I realized I remembered this guy on Shorts who has, I think he calls it an essential tremor. And like makes his arm shake like crazy if he's like in a stressful 1v1. I was like, bro, I do that. Is that what I have? Have I been disabled this whole time and just not known about it? Maybe I'm just absolutely trash, but it feels like my arms shake when I try and shoot people. But yeah, I don't know. You just manipulate the people. Just get all the whimsies to prioritize you. However, at one point I was thinking of making every single whimsy a mod. I know every time I bring this up, Fusey, you have a little heart attack, but I did genuinely think about that, and if so, your plan would be slightly foiled. Right. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm very pleased with how this is coming together. I would. Right. Okay. Cool. Oh, we got more mining to do. That was the full layer. Oh. Okay. Can I reach this? What do we think, Chad? Do we move the scaffolding now or wait one more layer before we move the scaffolding? What do you think? I will retire or expect managing mod. Managing mod has like no good permissions. It's so trash. Like, oh wow, you can change the title of the stream. Wow. What would you change it to? Who knows? Nothing, because the stream title doesn't need changing. It's clickbaity enough as it is. What? Excuse me? I thought I'd dupe some carrots then. No, just a visual bug. It's a higher rank though. I mean, yeah, but I still hate you all equal. No, I'm kidding. Right, I'm gonna mine out and build this layer in before I move up the scaffolding. Okay. I would change it to subscribe. Bro is never gonna get managing mod. You know what would be really funny? If I gave Ace managing mod and not you, Fusey. That would be peak comedy. That would, yeah, that's what I should do. That would be hilarious. That would not. I think it would be. I think you're just being boring, PC. Yeah, the stone ratio is already messed up. I don't care. I'm just going to leave most of the stone intact. Right, there we go. Cool. So we've got... yeah, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more layers. Oh god, okay. Blue, I was just talking about you, Blue. That sounds really weird without any context, but I was talking about your post on Discord a little while back. And I was saying how the advice that I gave to you was also kind of my motivation, as well as the, like, how I commentate. It was pretty interesting. I won't repeat the entire conversation that I had because I yapped for far too long, but no, I thought it was pretty interesting. Right, either way, we need to swap back to these blocks. And I guess just get building. Get placing. Oh, I don't want the dirt, I need these. What am I doing? Right. I gotta leave the dirt. Yeah. Feels weird, like just fully not placing one of them. Could be bubble coral again. That's gonna cringe. That one needs to be bubble. That's kind of annoying. Actually, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we can be just about even. I need a block behind there. Oh, I placed that in the wrong place, didn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna go and save that bit. I think it's up there. No, there it is. Oh, I placed the stone in the wrong place. That makes sense. There we go. I can see messages moving. Give me 2 seconds to make sure that this works. Yeah. Yeah, I was one trying to figure out how you were literally like Daredevil. You could hear spiders, but also, yeah, if a spider jumped on my head, I think I would have a heart attack. But no, in Minecraft, that's a completely normal sentence. Yep. We love a bit of weird Minecraft logic. Like, oh yeah, what did you do today? Oh yeah, a spider jumped on my head. All right. Normal conversation to have in real life. Right, can I place that one? No. Oh, there is a piece of stone there. I can't see. I'm blind. I'm legally blind. Right. Let's get me a little bit of sort of 1.0. It's more of a horror game. Oh yeah, no, Minecraft has got way, way less scary over the years. It was definitely a horror game back in the day. To be fair, I saw this weird video of, normally they're like a baking YouTuber, but they did a thing where they played Minecraft for the first time. And they had a heart attack every 2 seconds. I was like, yeah, I guess Minecraft is pretty scary. But they kept getting freaked out because they managed to somehow tame a parrot. But it kept following them, and they kept getting jump scared every single time the parrot teleported to them, and it was pretty funny. Caves are amazing too. Yeah. If you can find a nice big cave in the early days, it's so fun. Whereas the new caves are cool, but they're less fun because they're just a big open void. You can just see where you're going, whereas there's not like junctions and splits and stuff like that, like there were in the old caves. Okay, what we need to do now is move all of this stuff. Oh, I am very low on inventory space. This is not good. Not good. Stone bricks need to go there. Why are stone bricks there? So stone. Move all of these up. Move this here. Get my scaffolding down. Put my stone back up. Yeah, we need to move all this scaffolding, which is a little bit painful, and I need to put my shaders on as well so I can see properly. And I just need to put hitboxes on. So first I'm going to collect up my lights. And then we're going to move the scaffolding up. Now the scaffolding moving isn't too annoying, it just takes a bit of time. However, I think, well, at some point, we'll be close enough to the ceiling where we'll just need a completely flat platform. But I think, at least for the next layer, we should be okay to do it just on this line. We don't need to move across. Okay. Either way, I need to do the very fun task of breaking all of this. I still remember when electricity first came out, people used punch bows to boost themselves because fireworks didn't work. Yeah. Yeah, that was... I wasn't, like, fully into watching survival Minecraft at that point, so I never really saw that at that time, because I think around then I was much more into modded Minecraft and, like, watching that kind of thing, so it was... Yeah. I didn't see that phase, but obviously I know about it. I think that's so much cooler. Like, genuinely so much cooler. But, oh well, Mojang will never get rid of rocket powered elytras because people would riot. The Reddit would, like, explode. Only really watched Champion Dan? Yeah. It was a prime Dan TDM fan. Specifically, Diamond Dimensions was the thing that I binge watched back in the day. Obviously, that was, well, that was a little bit later, but the early stuff was kind of like that. Popular MMOs, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't quite so much into Stampy. I'm not sure why in hindsight, but yeah, much more of a Dan fan. To be honest, I'm still a fan of Dan TDM. Like, the content that he makes now is pretty cool as well. It's just like, guy with loads of money lives his life to the fullest. It's like, cool. Good for you, mate. Pretty fun. Right, so next thing I need to do is get my thing out. Because you can see how they, like, get stuck on the scaffolding themselves. We need to go around and, like, jump across the bits of the scaffolding towers to pick up the extra bits that fell. Because at the end of the day, I do have quite a lot of scaffolding, but I prefer to keep it if I can. Yeah. Dan has grown with his audience, but still kept his original self. Yeah. There's a very funny thing where Jacksepticeye was talking about that. How he was like, I get comments like, oh, you've changed. And he was like, no, I haven't changed. You've changed. The world has changed. You've changed. I am the same. It's pretty fun. I'm sure it was eye-opening for some people. Right, I think I've salvaged as much scaffolding as I can. I'm sure there's still some blocks left behind, but next thing that we need to do is we need to lift this up by the right amount of blocks. Okay, I'm just going to kill myself on the scaffolding, apparently. Right. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to use a middle one, the reference point. So if we're mining there, we can scale up to... Ah, but then the corner doesn't work. We might have to go up less blocks. But we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers. Okay, that's good. So we're going up to 54 from 49, so we need 5 blocks for each. Okay. That's fine by me, because what we can do is I can just... what I'm doing there is I'm just using my auto-clicker to just place scaffolding. So, very handy, you know. It's a good tip for people. You want to place scaffolding quick. Get the amount that you need. Let's hold down the auto-clicker. Auto-clicker for 5 blocks? Yep. Because before I was doing like 20 and it was worse, but also the auto-clicker is literally on my keyboard, so as you saw there, it's next to my tab key. So it's actually very easy to press my auto-clicker. And it's quieter than me going, which I'm sure you heard through my mic. Hello, Cake. Cake doing /Whimsicraft. So at what point are people going to learn what the commands do so they don't need to just randomly do them? But yeah, for /Whimsicraft, I was just hoping that'd be good for like new people. If a new person came into chat and was like wondering what the commands do, it's like, yeah, there you go. That's link to Whimsicraft things. Pretty cool. Ah, okay. Okay, so we're literally like right pressed up against the wall. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I missed the scaffold. Oh, I'm so good at this. I'm simply the best in the world at this game. Yeah. I saw a video which was like, oh yes, the best. Who is the best Minecraft player? Like, this big analysis and concluded that there are lots of different types of players and no one's good at everything. It's like, pathetic answer. Come on. Really? Such a cop-out. These people. Been shorts creators. Can't believe them. Yes, I'm aware I've made shorts. Shush. Whimsicraft, never heard of it. No, the water. Oh, dang. Okay. I'm gonna put some dirt over it. Gonna break this piece of skin. Was that a mistake? Nah, that water can go down by itself. We're gonna have to wait a second for that water to go down before we can continue. Yeah. It is very cringe how the water is exactly where my scaffolding has to be. To be fair, sometimes the water's pretty useful because I can like stand in it to reach stuff, but yeah. Yeah, Fusey, that is true, that you never need to get, like, the Discord link or anything for anyone, because it's always just there. That is true. Come on, water, you know you want to go down. Now, while this wall's going down, I'm going to freeze my screen. I'm going to check the notifications that I've got. L chat, L bozos. Yep, that was boring. Okay. What are you going to use the happy gas for now that Leeds got buffed? I'm not sure. That's a good question because I don't really like the happy ghasts. In that I think that their use cases are so unique that it's not useful for me. What I will say is that I am excited to see what other people do with them. The only thing that I think I'll use the happy gas for is an elevator, like, and other redstone bits. I think that's what is attractive to me about the happy gas is the redstone capability. The actual building side, that is irrelevant. I think when Mojang kind of showed off the happy gas for the first time, they kind of almost missed a trick by kind of trying to prove that it's for builders and stuff, and it's like, well, I would say I don't think it's for builders, but I think it's much more valuable for redstoners, which is fine. Like, that's okay, but that just means that for me personally, my use cases will be, yeah, definitely more redstone based. But either way, I just added these corners so I can do this layer a little easier. Still going to be hanging on by my toenails, but you know, it's chill. I'm not worried about it. Okay, I'm going to put these in now, and I think I'm going to put that one on the edge. Yes, thank you, schematic. I'm aware that I don't need them here. Thank you. There's a better way of getting villagers. You could always fly while leashed to something. Like, literally on Hermitcraft, Zedaf was doing it all the time. Like that. That isn't a new feature necessarily for me. I'm fuming. The happy gas would have been great for the theme of Season 1. You know, you're absolutely right, Cake. They would have been great. That is pretty unfortunate. Oh, wait, did I forget to put dirt in on this layer? I forgot a layer. Can't believe it. just fully didn't finish it before I added the next thing in. Whoops. Oh well. Now, I do want to quickly check something, because I think my gradient might be slightly messed up. I'm going to check real quick. Sorry, I need to take 2 seconds. Why is there dirt in the gradient? It'd be rooted dirt. Okay, I need to add some rooted dirt in. That's something that I need to do soon. Like where there's dirt here, that should be rooted dirt as well as dirt. Obviously I'm not going to go back and change it because that would kill me, but yeah, I need to add some rooted dirt in. That's supposed to be a stone block in there? Yeah. These both coarse. Oh, that's a lot of coarse dirt, okay. 88%. Nice one, Cake. Nightbot. Honestly, Nightbot has the best comedic timing known to man. It's so good. Get scammed, Fusey. Oh, okay, never mind then. Never mind. Never mind. Also, that delay was not long enough. I need to make it even longer. Right. You guys can spam as much as you want next stream, this stream, but next time I'll be cutting down your /coolness privileges a little bit. I'm so cool, Nightbot doesn't want to show how cool I am. I think that Fusey gets around the 10-second time limit, so if you just keep spamming it, it won't do it. Although I think you have to kind of wait for no one to have done it for 10 seconds and then you can do it. I might have to specifically request Fusey to not spam it too much for people. Fusey, why? Oh, okay, he did it that time. That's good. Boost to 30, Fusey 7. Oh my god. Nightbot's so mean, bro. It's so unnecessary. Bro, I'm on 30%. Apparently not. Apparently not. Oh my god. I'm yawning, bro. Apparently I woke up too early. I woke up, yeah, a couple of hours earlier than I normally do. It was apparently a mistake, but it got my video out on time, so, you know, I shouldn't be complaining. Right, let's break all of this. Blue's 30. Nah, bro, blue is 100% cool. I don't know what you're talking about, Fusey. Nightbot's doing random chance, but if we were to do it properly, it would be 100%. I can't believe this blue slander. Easy. Unbelievable. Okay, there we go. That looks good to me. Right. Yeah. We got that layer dug, I think. Wait, do these layers have no more tuff? Oh my god, are we finally free from the tuff? We're free. We're free from the tuff, other than the bricks for these. We are literally free. So I think what I'm going to do is put these last couple of blocks of tuff in. And then we can stop carrying tuff. Which is going to save on so much inventory space. Beautiful. Sorry! A good peasant to see. How's it going, bro? Oh, of course I don't have enough inventory space. Of course. Oh, shulker space. Not even inventory space. Shulker. Yeah. Do I dig another layer or do I just build this one? Well, technically, if we don't need to do any, like, tough block variation, like we have been doing, then I can just do it layer by layer without needing the context. Bruh, you can do mine as well. What is this? There's no way I'm more cool than Laurie. That's nah. Yeah, Laurie's more cool than Ace. That is true. That is true. Oh, I don't want a middle click because I want to bring all these blocks down evenly into my inventory so they're all lined up correctly. By the way, Laurie, you don't have to put your own name there. If you just do / coolness, it will just do it for yourself, but you can put other people's names in if you want to. 1%, yikes. That is unfortunate, Laurie. That is not true. Okay, I need a little bit more gravel and brain coral. And more, okay, we need more of other stuff. So we need more brain coral, more gravel, more pale moss, more crackstone bricks. You know what, we'll just get more of everything, why not? Right, more of that. And of course I don't have more stone. Of course not. Thank you, game, for being so incredibly useful. Yeah, stone, all the coral, blood, perfect. Okay. Right, we're all restocked. We can get back to building. Woo! 1% cool, 99% epic. That is 100% true. Right. Yeah, let's just build this layer, I guess. And again, I'm going to ignore dirt because we need to, can't hold everything. Oh yeah, one block of scaffolding is a lot more stressful. A lot more inconvenient. Well, I'm sure I'll get used to it. Or start crying. One of the two. Right, I'm gonna do this. But the fact that there's no support blocks is so cringe, man. Why did I not put support blocks when I built this? So weird. Okay, whatever. Sure, it's not the end of the world. Whimsicraft SMP is starting on Fusey Day. When's that? Channel birthday or actual birthday? Dirt, and then gravel. This. Yep, cost dirt. Stone. Gravel. Okay. What is that? Right. Oh, actually, I should mention that Laurie, your interesting building in the shopping district makes a prominent feature in my episode as well. It's yeah. I was, as I said to Fusey, I was laughing while editing that section because, well, I was laughing while editing both of the sections. Is that a skeleton? Bro, get out of here! Can't believe it. Tried out Ocarina of Time. That's something that I'm like really bad for because I got a PC like so early on in my like gaming career. I guess I never played any of the like mobile, well not mobile, but you know, and no Nintendo, no nothing like that really. It's probably a terrible crime that I've never had a Nintendo, but yeah. I don't know, just never had one. Right. Is it easy to hot swap out to dirt now? Not really. Okay, that's fine. We'll just move up to the next layer and ignore the dirt for now. Vegemite on toast or chips left over from or chips or leftover Easter eggs. I mean, you should probably have like at least something substantial, but I don't see why you can't mix it up, Laurie. Have like bit of toast and an Easter egg. Maybe. So much buffer for me. It just missed like 5. Yeah. To be fair, Fusey, your internet is questionable at best, so, you know. Definitely expected. Right, I'm gonna mine out the next layer. Which apparently has been mined out quite a lot already. The pain of 1 block wide. Oh well. At least these corner bits don't have a end rod for me to crack my skull open onto, so that's good. I need to mine this. I'm gonna make sure that I'm mining out the right blocks, because obviously I don't want to mine more than I need to mine, because, yeah, would definitely be an inconvenience. Mine extra blocks. Right, I'm pretty certain that that's got a block there, yeah. What? Oh no, that does work. That does make sense. Range just messed up or something. Right. Yeah, really getting into the top of the curve here is really painful. When I first joined back, I just unpaused as I was watching 20 minutes back. That's quite funny. Vegemite in the Easter egg with chips inside. Okay, that's a crime. I'm sorry. That's a crime. I know we have weird foods in England too, but that... No. 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 Gotta... Okay, there we go. Cool. We have made it around the circle, and look how much dirt it is now. Yeah, okay, that's really good to see, that there's so much dirt there, so we can be happy in the knowledge that we don't really need to do too much more stone, because doing the stone is sometimes, well, often very painful. Sadly, pretty much all the gravel that we're going to be placing is now floating, which is just going to make our life so painful. I could just fully switch to the stupid coral. As I say, we don't actually have that much left to mine, so I could probably be alright only using coral. Okay. Is it chips or crisps? That's actually a good question, Blue. One in reference to Laurie's question, because obviously that changes the answer. But also, personally, chips is only for tortilla chips and like proper chips. Everything else is crisps. I get a mob of angry Americans trying to attack me now. To be fair, as much as I respect the Australians for what they call most things, the fairy floss thing is not cool. You guys know that? The Aussies call candy floss fairy floss? Truly criminal behaviour. Like, bro. Can't believe it sometimes. Okay, so we do still have a couple of bits of stone. Call it candy floss. Interchangeably, but I hate it, so interchangeably with cotton candy. But yeah, I hate it, so it doesn't really matter. I don't call it by name too often anyway. Right, is that on top of a block? No, okay. Fine, we're just doing more coral, even though it probably shouldn't be. You know, it's these awkward transitionary layers that's so bad, because there's so many different blocks that are trying to exist, but don't. Oh my god, an actual piece of gravel that I can place. That's crazy. Cotton candy over there. Okay. Fair enough. Where I'm from, we got big waterfall on the border. is that not always going to be 2 countries? Or even like 4? Because there are a lot of countries with waterfalls as their border. That is an unhelpful descriptor of country, I would hazard to say. Alright, either way, I think I want to put the dirt in again. Even though it's a little bit of a pain, I think it's actually easier to put it in now. Whoa, do I not have that much dirt? Hold on. Niagara Falls? Yeah. But there's also Victoria Falls, which is on the border as well. Right. I'm going to get some more dirt. I want to run out. These tunnels are very scary when I use the trident, because the trident like launches you up. Like even if you go sideways, it gives you so much upward momentum that very easy to accidentally hit the ceiling and take half your health in one go. My back hurts. Oh. Bro, it's been an hour and my back's already gone. This is great news. It's gonna be so much fun by the end of stream. I'm not gonna be able to walk. Oh. Oh, we don't actually have that much coarse dirt. Okay, that's chill. Gonna try and get... Actually, we'll need twice as much dirt as the other dirts, actually. So we'll need 4 stacks of dirt. Yeah. 4 stacks of dirt. We need 2 stacks of each of the others, which means we need a stack of this, put that away, and we need a stack of gravel, which I know that we've got, because I got a bunch of gravel at one point. Redeem posture. Only I could have a redeem like that. Maybe I would be in slightly less pain all the time. Water break? Yeah, everyone, you gotta get some water. I've got water here, so I can actually do this. I really tried to make my water bottle make a noise, but it didn't. My old man? Bro, Fusey. I know you're younger than me, Fusey, but that's just rude. Bro's disrespecting his elders. I believe it. Oh. Did you hear how flippin' loud my elytra was then? I was traveling like 200 blocks per second. That was insane. I'm in a pool of ice. Of course. Of course you are, Fusey. Of course you are. Why would I expect anything different from you? Ah. Yay. Average northerner behaviour. Right. Let's get some dirt, I guess. Swap it out. Very hard to distinguish dirt and coarse dirt in the again, the picture. Right. Why is it so difficult? Why is my brain lagging so badly doing this? Not even that bad. Chat, do I upgrade from a 1660 Ryzen 5 3600 to a 3060 and a 5600? I don't know enough about, like, older components. Because obviously, like, I know, for example, that if you buy anything later than a 3090, or probably actually anything later than like a 4060, you're stupid, because it's just all trash after that. Just AI upscaling rubbish, so there's no point in going anything further than that. But like, in terms of, like, not that, I'm actually not too sure. Like, older stuff, I don't know. Because I upgraded from a GT 710, I believe it was, all the way to a 3090, which I still have. Like, I made the king of upgrades, and I'm never gonna buy a new component now. If my 3090 breaks, I will cry. But in my laptop, I've got a 4060 4050 on my laptop, sorry. So that's kind of how I know that that the 40 series is like okay, but 4090s are awful. It's just not even worth it. That's so much money. Don't know how much of an upgrade that is. Yeah, exactly. Like the Ryzen, like the CPUs, I have no idea what the upgrade, how much of an upgrade that is. Because again, I upgraded from like an Intel, like a really old i7 up to a 5950X. So it's just like, again, king of upgrades. Will never need to buy a new CPU style move. Obviously, that like if you can, that is obviously always going to be the move, is to try and like upgrade as big as you can in one go, and then just not upgrade for hiccups. Why not upgrade for the next like 10 years? Like that's the preference. But obviously, I was very lucky to actually have the budget to be able to do that. Doing a very bad job of keeping these stacks even, but to be honest, I don't really care. Why does it do that? How did I fall down so much of the flippin' scaffolding tower? Why? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, sure, we'll do this. That. Having dirt as like a main block and a variant is so weird. Messing me up. Come on, let me through, please. Oh, okay. Of course I'm randomly misplacing. Of course, that wasn't even a hard block to place, but no. No. Why would I be able to actually play the game? Hilarious. I like the sound of rooted dirt a lot. Very satisfying sound. It's so funny how much like red I've got when I'm obviously placing the red deliberately. Because this sounds so much... Why does music sound so much louder in my ear than it does? Bro, normally. What is this? Music, what are you doing? That's cringe. Is that too loud, chat, or is that alright? I'm pretty sure that's just like doubled in volume for the laughs. Right, anyway. That's louder, okay. Yeah, because it looks louder on the console, like it's touching yellow. Obviously I'm peaking my mic a lot because apparently I'm feeling like yelling really loudly today, but no, the music is normally comfortably not in the yellow, and now it's comfortably touching yellow, and that's concerning to me. But either way, I will let it do its thing, because I can't be bothered to change it. I mean, I guess I could do that. That did not make any difference. Oh, okay, whatever. Fine. Oh, fine then. I guess you guys just get loud sound. And now I'll just try and like yell over it or something. Right. Do the next layer. You know, I'm shocked how much progress I've made in today's stream, because obviously the normal expectation for a stream is that you do absolutely nothing. Seriously, I plan for my, like, if I'm trying to figure out how much time a build's gonna take, I never consider stream time as part of that time, because the chances of me actually being productive in a stream is like 1 in 10. But I'm glad today's stream has been one of the productive ones, because this is a difficult project, and having you guys here to keep me entertained is fun. Wonderful. I love how it's like, oh yes, I'm entertaining you. No. You guys are entertaining me. It also allows me to ramble, like talk out loud without sounding insane. Like if you could hear someone in their room just talking to themselves, but like hours on end, that would be weird. But when they're streaming, it's not weird. Alright. Okay, let's just continue. What's this bit? Why was that red? Was there water in there? Weird. Oh, there is water. Interesting. That's very worrying. The water's so close to burn space. I always forget how close I am. Like, I am literally building directly under his house, pretty much. I also didn't ask him at all, which is hilarious. But anyway, let's build this. Oh, gravel, of course. Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Why wouldn't there be gravel? I think I can keep dirt in my dominant hand, actually. Is there where? There's a little bit of stone and a little bit of gravel, but there's no pale moss anymore, so I can swap these out, actually. I can have these. And every now and again I just need to swap to get those. Okay, this is good, this is good. And I'm going to combine my dirts. I'm gonna keep things organized. You know what, that looks pretty good to me. This seems like a worthy hotbar. This task. People always complain about, oh, the inventory needs expanding. Nah, bro, just get organized. If you're organized, you don't need a massive inventory. You just need to be good at the game. And it's sounding like from your whining that you're bad at the game. Need to learn some organizational skills. Oh. Bruh. Oh, my game. Also, I need to get the resources to make a compass which I paste next. To be fair, that was always the old Minecraft trick. Always put your base next to spawn, so that a compass can always take you home. Like that was a major tip back in the day. Like one of the ones that circulated around was like, this is like the greatest tip ever that you have to do to survive in Minecraft or whatever. Always that. More gravel, brother. What do you mean more gravel? Oh, okay. Apparently there is a block there. What do you mean? What is that block supposed to be? Oh no, that's supposed to be, okay. Of course, I make myself a new hotbar to try and make things organized and then immediately forget how it works. Of course. Why would I ever be good at this game? Yeah, we'll do this. George is on the left, so you return on the right. Yeah, classic. Classic. Bro, how much gravel is there on this layer? What do you mean? It's always on the... oh, right. I say it's always on the overhang. There's like, yeah, 3 blocks in this whole section that isn't overhanging, so, you know, the chances of that are pretty high. Right. I'm quite enjoying this layer though, just kind of dripstone and dirt. It's pretty good. Certainly looks good. That's something that I'm also like vaguely keeping conscious of is, like, does what I'm building actually look good? Like, do I need to kind of edit what I'm building to make it look good? But no, I do not. Looks fantastic. And lapis. To be fair, lapis isn't useless, but what do you need gold for? It's rails. You can make some pretty cool redstone stuff with rails, actually. Make a flip block with rails. That's always my favorite like old Minecraft redstone thing, because obviously back in the day, redstone was flippin' difficult. So yeah, fun that you can do make really easy redstone contraptions with fun methods. Another gravel, bro. Why do you do this to me? Cool start. Nope, that was not the right block, but bang. Oh god, I meant redstone. Oh, that is unfortunate. However, what is not unfortunate is this progress. This is looking good. I think what I might do is do an inner ring like this. Okay, not what I wanted to do. But hopefully this this inner ring will be helpful. I deliberately placed the bases of the scaffolding with this in mind. I'd be able to build inwards. So, pretty handy. Right, there we go. That's good. So now we can kind of reach 2 more layers. Nice. Oh, also, by the way, that I was saying how, oh yeah, chat messages, you know, we can keep track and see who's got the most. Yeah, it's per week and there's no total counter, which is very depressing. Or not a total counter that I can find, so yes, sadly that competition has to be called off because I cannot keep track of it. I wish I could, but yeah, sadly not going to work. Anyway, what we need to do now is another layer. Because, like before, while we were doing, like making some base progress, and then going and searching for eggs or doing some other task, but there are no other tasks. This is it. This is what we got to do, people. This is what is on the agenda for today. Progress, progress, progress. Oh, why? Why did I not think? Like, I literally saw the water. I was like, oh, there's water. Then immediately messed up by letting it flood everywhere. And I don't have my sponges with me. Okay, chat, we're gonna go and get some sponges. Super important mission. To clean up the mess that this water has made. Buy that no point channel. Yes, absolutely right. Yo, he's found it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Right, and I need sponges, which I have no idea. Oh. Found them. Yeah, I think I'll replace the cool state in my inventory for a little bit. That's fine. He can get home. It was so funny that the delay of that damage. It's like taking that for 4 years with my face touching or something. Ow. Bruh. It's been 84 years. Right. How big is this water cave? It's... Okay. Gonna have to be very sneaky here. And really hope the firm isn't lurking. That looks trash. There we go. He will be none the wiser. Hopefully. Yeah, that's probably fine. You can always change it. Bro, the difference in light level is crazy. Because obviously underwater I've got conduit power, but above I do not. You know what? Shaders might make this better. There we go. Okay, yeah. Just gonna spam these for a bit. We good. Why is that lagging? Why are my sponges lagging? No. This could be tragic news. Okay. Almost successfully got rid of all the water. Right. Okay, we should have got rid of all the water now. Beautiful. We have succeeded, everybody. Let's go. Only took 18 sponges. That is absolutely fine. Throw the spares in here. And we can continue. Cool. Oh, I dried up this one. Yeah, okay. I will need to remember to put the water back in on that one. The wiggle of my mouse, like, Steve flailing as he plummets towards the ground. Steve? Me flailing as I plummet towards the ground. No! Oh yeah, this is good. The platform that we made is working nicely, in my opinion. Why is there so much gravel? Thankfully, the floor, all the way down there, is all slabs and stairs, so gravel just breaks. It doesn't, like, build up on the floor. Oh, that's tragic. That's supposed to be dirt. What's that one supposed to be? Dirt again? Yeah. We need to block it up. And now we need to wait 500 years for some water to drain out. Eeeeee. I'm also realizing how insane we were for strip mining for ores back in the day. We loved to game so much we'd sit for hours mining 2 block high for time. That's true. That's very true. Wait, did the water drain out that quick? Really? How's this one? That one's drained down fine. This one's drained down fine. Cool. Can release the water. Just go straight down. Perfect. And now we can continue mining. Oh, that was it. That was literally the whole ring. Okay. Cool. So we got a little bit of gravel, which I'm going to deal with first. Let's see if there's any, like, anomalous blocks in. Is there any rooted dirt in this? No. Okay, good. God, another. Yeah. One there, bro. There's so much gravel this high up. That's so cringe. Really? Moss this high up? Okay. I feel like I'm gonna fall off this scaffolding even more now. That's kind of tragic, because I was already falling off it quite a lot. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, we got all the orchid blocks out of the way. We've just got dripstone, dirt, and dirt. Oh. Right. Okay. Let's do this. Dirt. Dirt. Rooted dirt. My constant internal monologue. Dirt, rooted dirt, rooted dirt. Right. Yeah. I'm looking at the time and I'm looking at how much we've got to do. We're like barely not going to finish today, which is so annoying. It's so sad. But it is what it is. Cool. I'm like trying to like logically work out where I think what the block should be and blah 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 blah. While at the same time my brain is like, nah, just be lazy, just go for it. Just do it, just do it. Oh wait, I've just been realising I haven't been using any pack mud. I'm very smart. I'm gonna break this and do this. Okay, that's good. Now even on dripstone and pack mud, which means we're fine. Right. My brain just can't get into the rhythm of this. There's probably a reason for that. That because it's a schematic, my brain just will not get into a rhythm with it. Maybe that's an explanation, or maybe I'm just too bad to actually get into a rhythm whilst doing this. That's the wrong block. No, I dropped it. Well, rooted dirt's actually one of the blocks that's actually quite easy to get a lot of. To be honest, all these last blocks are fairly easy to get, so I should not be complaining about the blocks. Not that I was, but you know, like, I need to be appreciative that I've got easy blocks to work with this time. Rich dirt, coarse dirt, dripstone. Once again, for some reason, I have not been adding mud in sufficiently. So after this, what? After that one, we're even again. Dirt, coarse dirt, dirt. Where I feel so weird just making the schematic, making a full schematic and then just deliberately doing it not what the schematic says. It's like paining me to do it. Okay. To be fair, each ring is getting smaller, so I should be. You made it home. Yeah, Fusey. Let's go. Let's go. Well done, bro. Proud of you. Yeah. That is a comforting realization to make, I guess. That each layer is getting smaller and smaller, so it's getting easier and easier. Yeah, we can do this next layer with this scaffolding, I would say. Oh wow, we've reached dirt. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. Gonna be done. Horizon. Wow. You know what I said 2 seconds ago about not being able to finish this stream? I have just realised that for this stream, I have water and lots of time. So we might stick around long today, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure. The Saviour Compass. Okay. Right. I don't feel like what's changing with these layers, but these top layers really aren't changing that much because it's literally just getting dirtier over time. I'm pretty sure the very top layer has like no dirt at all. Oh, no dripstone at all. It's literally just dirt. But, no. Okay, that's that ring done. I'm gonna have some water, and you guys should too. You haven't already. You actually heard the water that time, yo. Thankfully, you can't hear me like aggressively swallowing, like gulping down all the water like we could with Tram and a call once. That was very funny. I did then make an extremely inappropriate joke, which I will not repeat on this family-friendly live stream, but you can imagine the type of joke that I might have made with Tram gulping down copious amounts of water directly into the microphone. Alright. I think that I am ready to do this layer. Why? Where did that dirt even go, bro? I can't see. I can't see anything, bro. Painful. I love how we... Whoa, there's still gravel up here. Why is there still gravel? Bro, okay. I'm gonna do something, my legs. Wee, we'll just jump off the edge. Ah! Yeah, it is kind of annoying having to do so much brain coral, but it is the only block that I have that will work for this purpose. I'm gonna do this. Be better. Cause that. Order. Break that. I pressed crouch and just died. What is this? Pretty cool that Nightbot is being consistent. I genuinely have no idea what causes Nightbot's consistency / inconsistency, but you know, it's always going to be better than nothing and Fusey, so yeah, it's great. Let's do this one. Yeah, put those in. Why? Why? Why is there so much? Okay, dirt, sure. Wow. Mod called Fusey Finder. Fusey is lost, we can find him. I think that's just called pressing F3 on Fusey's computer. Is that just TeamViewer? It goes down. What's F3 never had? Fair enough. The version that Fusey's playing, F3 don't exist, so what's making the challenge hard? Right. I don't know how these holograms work, to be honest, because they're not even like displaying the texture, because they're displaying the variated ones too, so there's some kind of like dark magic happening that I have no idea what is. Bro, more gravel. Toby tracker? Wow, I press F3. Oh, I press plus and F3. Ah, wow, and then only I can see where I am and chat can't. Right. Keep it moving round. Circle. Motion maps. Good one. Good one. Where did that dirt go? Bro. Stand. I don't know. Can you tell that I'm slightly going insane as a result of doing this? It's always these dang corners that get me. Like fully walk off the edge. Flippin' Mario 4, I don't know. There. Okay. We're making progress, and now we've got to move the scaffolding again, but we've got to move it in a different way. So we need to go inwards a little bit. So I think we'll put it on the corners of the... That might work, actually. Putting it on the corners. And maybe on the beacon beam? I don't know if we can put it on the beacon beam. We might have to put it above because of the conduit. Although, to be fair, we're not really using the conduit. Either way, we have breakage to do and inventory clearage. So I'm going to do that first. Apparently I picked up the world supply of stone. Random dirt. That's what's filling my inventory. Random rubbish. Rubbish. It's all rubbish. Right, so what do I need to actually carry with me? Okay, I don't need crackstone bricks or pale moss anymore. I know I need these. I'll keep those with me. Do I need stone? I don't need that much stone. Don't need gravel. Keep the brain curl on me. Actually, I should probably keep just a few of these. Just to make sure. But I don't need any of the others. I certainly don't need any tough. That's all gone. Okay. I'm going to move these off my row because next I want to do the scaffolding. So we've got scaffolding to break, so we're going to do that. Well, we've got loads of scaffolding to break. Oh, this can be fun, chat. That was satisfying. I wanted to be quiet so we could hear the scaffolding sound. Either way, I'm going to pick up as much of this as I can before it all despawns. I have a feeling that we'll take so long to pick all of this up that we'll lose some, but once again, not too worried about it considering how much we have. And I know I still got more in my chests, so should be fine. We get this stuff on the top, just a little bit of a pain. Okay, then we'll get the stuff going up the water streams. That would be smart. Oh, I left my lights behind. You know what? That's alright. I can remove that later. Oh, okay. I'm so good at this. Casually smash into the floor. Kill myself with a trident. Oh, I killed a fish. Oh, I'm sorry, fish. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Swim, swim, swim around and pick up all the stuff. That's what we're doing. I hate how sometimes it just fully climbs up the water stream and goes like all the way into the ceiling. It's like, that is not what I wanted you to do. Like, what is the scaffolding doing, man? If I'd let that go, it would have got all the way up to the top. Crazy. Anyway, we are almost done picking up, which I'm surprised. Wow, okay, that's a lot of scaffolding. That's a pretty serious amount. Almost done. And I also managed to not pick up the stupid sand. Wait, how did that? Okay, we're going to get rid of that. Thought that would break, but it did not. Of course, if it lands on a stair, it's fine. It's only if it lands on a slab that it destroys itself. Okay. Anyway, what I'm going to do is figure out how much of this that we need. If I do half a stack, are we close to how far up we need to go? No. Okay, another 16? We might hit the ceiling with another 16. Oh, wait, that's the perfect amount to hit the ceiling. Dang, that was satisfying. Accidentally guessed the exact amount to hit the roof. Right, okay. So we don't need to do quite that much, and I'm going to go up and get rid of that. Well, apparently I'm going to go 1/3 of the way up and then climb the rest. Get rid of that. So we want to punch it down to like an acceptable height. So we'll take this 16 and we'll be able to count. So if I have a square like from here. Okay, I think here, this is the height. So it's 64 minus 21, which is 43. Cool. Yeah, we need to do it in sets of 43. Okay. And then we need 3 of those sets. Okay, right, let's put these up. That was a bit silly. As much as I have feather falling, it is not infinite. Put all of this out. And there we go. Fusey fishing, you fish up a fusey and whoever does like hook a duck, but mid because it's fusey. Right. Right. Okay. Next thing I want to make a small platform like this. Can we? Yeah. Okay, that's what I want to do then. Do this. Try and. Okay, that's perfect. We can reach everything from there. So that's what we're gonna do. And we can even break these potentially. Yeah, we can actually break all of these from this platform. And then the final thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna use my brain for once. Let me see if I've got a slab. Okay, actually a stair would work fine. And then what we're gonna do is go up here. Put some scaffolding like this. Put a stair like that. See how it doesn't break the beacon beam. Okay. I tried to be cool then and do a Neo, but sadly I am trash at the game. Do this, and then we can just put the scaffolding on top. Smart. I'm actually smart. Right. Okay, and then this will be our final platform that we need. I can sit up here and do these last few blocks. We can just make a small grid. Let's go. This is the power of scaffolding right here. Actually make platform to stand on. Yes. Let's go. Alright. Let me extend these a little bit. This is far less scaffolding than what we were using before. We can easily reach every single block. Want to do the top, we can step up and do it. Yeah. People say scaffolding is bad. Oh, I still think scaffolding is bad. I still don't like it very much, but Happy Ghast would be good for this? Not really, because you couldn't really get right into the corner, because the ghast is too chunky. Road get in the way. That's why you need scaffolding. Or why you need to be able to lock your Happy Ghast in midair and then build scaffolding off him. Or some kind of scaffolding equivalent. Off the Happy Ghast himself. That would be cool. Like a temporary... I wonder what could you call it? You can't lock him. Okay, that is cool. But still, like... I guess when you're standing on it, it's locked, right? Like it doesn't move. Yeah, standing on it locks it. Yeah, it's the building off it thing that I think... Well, I guess if you locked it on a diagonal, you could get quite deep into the corner. Yeah, maybe it would work. It's not going to persuade me from using the Happy Ghast for building, but it's an interesting experiment. Right, so time to mine, I guess. I'm going to move this up though, so I know I can make sure I'm mining correctly. Yeah, once again, I'm quite worried about water coming down, but we should be okay. And while we've got this platform up, we'll also be able to do the other part of this build, which is quite cool, and it's hanging down all the different types of roots and stuff. Like obviously I'm going to use normal hanging roots, but I'm also going to hang glowberries, and I'm going to hang different types of vines. It'll be sick. Glory's back! Woo! We've made significant progress. In your absence, Glory, look at this. Got 3 layers left. Flippin' exciting. I've got 15 minutes left of stream to do them in. It's actually doable. Yeah. Wait, this is so doable. Yeah, these layers really don't take that long because they're not that big. Obviously this one's quite chunky, but the rest of them are fairly small. Oh wow, this layer's got so much dirt and rooted dirt in it. It's crazy. Okay. That's going to happen a lot. See ya, Blue. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be that block that's going to be the annoying one to reach. All the others are going to be fine. Bro, I can barely see what type of dirt it is. My brain is like over-dirtified. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. I've been looking at dirt too much. Why? 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 Right, I'm just going to stand still, I think. Don't even know whether it's dirt or coarse dirt half the time. I'm just flipping guessing. Why? Right. Coarse dirt, dirt, coarse dirt, dirt. Yeah. I can't work out whether it's better to use them in an even manner or have more dirt than either of the two dirt variants. Because in my original gradient I have twice as much dirt as the dirt variants, but I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. I need to place down a lot of packed mud, but I'm quite liking the dripstone more than the mud, so maybe I'll just stop using it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll put it in. Keep my gradient even, make it make sense with the rest. Because obviously I've already done that with these, where I'm only using the bubble coral, so I need to be careful to not use that technique too much if I can help it. And keep things looking good, if I can. It's very painful. I'm like so carefully lining up each block placement to make sure that I place it on the right block. It's very painful. Right. Either way, we're getting round the circle. Okay. And falling off the edge. Always falling off the edge. Right. Dirt. Coarse dirt, coarse dirt. Cool. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be coarse dirt, but at this point, who cares, right? It don't matter. Okay, that's actually quite a lot of... oh, okay, that's all the dripstone. I don't know why, but I'm like surprised by this gradient sometimes. Like, it does more of a block than I expect. I miss my scaffolding tower. I'm normally very good at like spinning around and grabbing onto one and going up, but not all the time apparently. Oh, I love having an itchy nose thinking I'm gonna sneeze and then it just disappears. Like, bruh, you pranked me, why? Right. 2 layers to go. Oh, this is so exciting. Bro, what is happening? I swear I've been lagging like that, like, whole server. Not the whole, like, the whole time I've been on stream I've had, like, little annoying lag spikes for no reason. I don't know if I'm just noticing them because I noticed one, but feels weird for some reason. Right. Either way, this is a much easier layer to do, I would say. A lot easier to reach. And the top layer is definitely the easiest though. Bro, there's so much dripstone there, what? How is there so much dripstone in this layer still? I'm gonna clear out 4 big trees. Get scammed, boy. Get scammity scammed. Right, looks like I have run out of dirt again, which is fine. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of that real quick. Hopefully another, yeah, like half a stack of coarse dirt. Okay. Actually, we'll probably need a stack of each because I'll be using more of the rooted than the coarse in the next 2 layers. Yeah, 5. 5 exclamation mark? Is that 120 Fusey? Sorry. Is that even right? That's not even right, is it? 5 factorial is... No, it is 120. I'm just doubting my own memory. Yeah. There you go. What's that stupid subreddit called? Unexpected factorials. It's very silly. And of course, I have run out of this. What you were saying about what were you saying about 120? Oh, you did 5. You said 5 factorial, which is equal to 120. Yeah, that's probably enough to... If it's not, I'll be pissed, but it should be fine. This is so stupid, flying down the tunnel and just hearing the flappy trapdoors. I should probably turn that off for lag's sake, but it's too cool. Oh, make it. Yeah, boy. Made it up to the top. Let's go. Rose R was delayed by like 400 years. Rose says 6 years in the future. I'm gonna put these in first because it's easier. Where? Okay, here. Here's the big patch. Okay, cool. That's done. There's none of this. Actually, we'll probably still need those, to be fair. It's quite likely we'll still need them, but we definitely won't need that. Right. Dirt. I slumped forward in my chair again, because I'm in back pain by the time I'm 25. Right. Oh wow, there really is very little coarse dirt here now. Crazy. And because 50% of coarse dirt is just dirt, feels like even less. I'm gonna go searching for the coarse dirt actually. Makes sense. Basically rare. So little of it. Okay, we need a little bit over there. A little bit. Okay. And now we're just into dirt and rooted dirt territory. Actually super hard to texture because it's so frequent. Like when there's like 4 different or even like 5 different blocks that you're texturing, it's super easy to just make a simple random and then it just looks fine, but when you have so few blocks you have to be so careful to make sure that it's all gradiented together properly. But to be fair, I did it with the castle. When I built the castle, that was basically what it was. Just really difficult 2-block gradients. I guess I'm out of practice because I built those last year. Crazy, I thought that was a bit of a rooted dirt. Whoops. Right. Mr. Loud exhaust outside my window. Why do you do this? Why do you insist on being a very annoying member of society? I can finally get rid of the beacon beam. Because this is the last thing I need to mine in this area, and then the beacon can go. Right. Last layer. Ooh. I didn't even need to go overtime. I was convinced that we need to go overtime to finish this build, but nope. Totally unnecessary. Right, is there a single bit of coarse dirt in this? I'm trying to see. I don't think there is. Cool. guess I will be doing this then. Yeah, boy. I don't think I've got enough root. Oh, okay, I do have enough. I was gonna be so panicked then that I didn't have enough. Alright. Cool, need a little bit more of each. Probably like 10 more of each. I don't like having to jump to do this, but it makes it easier for the accuracy of the clicks. Bang. Yes! Oh, that's so satisfying, dude. Like, what I should probably do is fill this in from the top. That was rooted dirt, so we're gonna do 1 rooted dirt and then 1 dirt, and then we're done. So 1 rooted dirt, 1 dirt. Yes, let's go. No more ugly beacon beam anymore. And it's raining. I don't even have to use rockets. Oh, that's so good. Let's go. Okay, obviously we need to clear up all the scaffolding. But yeah, the actual building is done. And how much did I overgather resources? I have a stack of coral. 2 stacks of cracked stone bricks. Quite a lot of pale moss. I know I have way too much tuff, but you know, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Right, let's break down some scaffolding towers. It's only 5 different towers, so it's alright. Flying down the tunnel for the 6,000th time today. I don't think I flew down this tunnel too many times, actually, thinking about it. I was pretty good at kind of staying focused in there. Alright. Anyway, the first tower that we need to get rid of is the middle one. That will be a satisfying one, so I'm gonna look up while I do it. Woo! Lovely. Right, break these. And what's very awesome is that most of the scaffolding is just going to go straight in the middle. Barely any of it will get caught on the edge, and the bits that are on the edge I can just quickly grab. That is very, very useful indeed. Alright, pick up all of this. All of this. Right. Yeah. Can't believe we finished this on time. I'm so happy about that. It does also make me feel kind of bad that it was only 2 hours of work. But I did not have 2 hours for the production of the video. So, yeah. Oh well. Right. Have to go up there, please. I feel like I lost so much scaffolding during this project. Like, comically large amounts of scaffolding, but I know I didn't start with any. I don't know how much I started with, so I wouldn't be able to tell. Right. You know what I'm also going to do? I'm going to fully get rid of everything here. Like, that cleanup was just the beginning of cleanup. Do this. Get rid of all the scaffold. Oh, did I not get rid? Oh, I didn't get rid of the end rods. Oh, okay. You can do the world's hardest gradient in 2 hours? Apparently so. Oh dear. Right, this is going to be painful. I literally said, oh yeah, it's so cool how this goes. Okay, I'm just going to use rockets. Just fly up and break them. Need to be careful though. Okay, I can break 2 per rocket. That is tragic news. Potentially 3? Yeah, 3. How did I miss? Bro, I'm just spam clicking and missing them over and over again. Bro, what do you mean? Okay, I'm not going to be able to get any of them with that rocket. Last one, last one, last one. Yeah, boy. Okay, wow, it's dark. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but that is pitch black. Right, I can't reach it. I'm gonna try and break these blocks in a vaguely logical way. Just so that they kind of all fall into the middle evenly. Not that I need to pick any of these up, but that's actually kind of handy. Nightbot saying that literally tells me, without looking at the time, what the time is. Right. But yeah, I will go over time just to fix up all of this. Remove all of the blocks and stuff. Make it all nice and finished. Done. Right. Now let's get rid of the conduit. Which of course I actually do kinda want to keep. Like the prismarine, obviously the conduit, but you know, like I'm not just gonna let the prismarine despawn below. I don't have infinite prismarine, and the prismarine shop is, let's just say, not the most well stocked shop on the planet, so I do want to make sure that I've got some with me in case I ever need it. This. Do not need stone or dirt, to be honest. Need any of this classic inventory full of rubbish. That's what we do around these parts. Okay, breaking the beacon. Of course I don't have haste. I normally have haste to break the beacon, so that felt painfully long. But yeah, been an incredibly successful stream. I am extremely glad that I was able to make much progress. I actually put open on my stream tab, thinking that I'd be so bored I'd want some people to come in and bother me, but no one logged on and it allowed me to make a bunch of progress, so that is wonderful. Well, I guess honourable mention to Fusey for logging in, but immediately getting destroyed by internet, so I don't know. Right. Okay. Get these last. Okay, one more layer of iron blocks. This is more tedious than the gradient. I will be counting the iron blocks after as well. Yeah, it's crazy how dark this build is, but with maximum cave lighting, to no one's shock, it's quite bright in here now, because I use very bright cave brightness so that you guys can see. Oh, I've got an ender chest and some stuff to pick up as well. Okay. That's good. That'll actually be one of my spare ender chests, because I've lost 2 ender chests in the last week, so being able to reclaim another one is pretty handy. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, go backwards, jump on here, break these shulkers if I can. Come on. Okay. Right. Pick up all the iron. Okay, F5 does absolutely nothing. Of course, why would it not actually be useful to me? Right, how much iron am I missing? No, it doesn't matter because I'm not picking it up. Okay, so hopefully I can make it up to 36. Yeah. 34. Okay, close. Very close. This is all just flipping netherrack. Not what I need. 34 still. Bruh. Where are my iron blocks? Ah, there's 1. 2. Boom. Okay. That means that we are done, everybody. So, yes, if you enjoyed this stream, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to all that fantastic stuff. And, yeah. So, been a productive one. So yeah, I appreciate all you guys who have made it to the end. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye, Fusey. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye.